Okay then YouTubers, it's Friday the 14th of July, we're in Kefalonia. I'm actually just sat on the rocks just off Spartia Beach, so it's not the same Sparta that you might think of that was in the film, but this is Spartia Beach in Kefalonia. I might have something to eat up there later. I've just been out snorkeling, enjoying the view, which looks pretty good. There's boats, there's all sorts, and we've been snorkeling. So out there, I've just been out there snorkeling on the top. What am I looking at? Well, here's a good question. In my hand, I have something white. It's quite flaky, hard. It's actually salt. So the question is, where did I get the salt from? Well, I'll show you down here. So here's a little rock pool that's dried up. Now the whole of the head here is covered with all these little rock pools where it obviously doesn't happen much, and you can literally just pull off salt, amazing salt, sea salt. So I saw a guy collecting it earlier on, so clearly the locals come and collect their salt from here, and so you can see that one's dried up, and then further up a little bit you can see there more. There's a pool that's obviously a bit closer to the water that's full, but these others you can see they've just whited off, haven't they? And all across here locally there's salt. So there you go. So it's a really simple idea, isn't it, of evaporation. So when we take water and sodium chloride and dissolve it, it's in solution. Whereas if we take some heat, extreme heat, there we are, let's try and get it close up, extreme heat, we form these crystals, NaCl, so ionic structure. There you go, so evaporation. A little bit of physics fun out on the beach, on Spartia Beach, Kefalonia, looking at the mountains. I mean, there'll be more evaporation happening up there, of course, as the sun beats down. In the water, there's evaporation happening from the sea itself. So like this week I've been topping my pool up every day with a bit of extra water, because it's surprising with this sort of heat what happens. But there you go, so sodium chloride and evaporation.